Hello aqua friends and welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole and today we're going to create a stunning foggy mountain landscape using watercolors and Brusho crystals. But before we dive into that, if you want to improve your watercolor skills and save time in the learning process, hit that subscribe button. I upload long form content every week to guide you through, and I also post YouTube shorts with fun tips and tricks to try. Now, if you never used Brusho crystals before, they are a very highly pigmented watercolor ink. They're more staining than regular watercolors, and a little goes a long way. I like to use a thumbtack to make a hole in the top of the lid so that you could sprinkle them on sparingly. They are incredibly vivid and vibrant, as you can see. So for this painting, I'll be using some indigo to create the background atmosphere of the foggy trees. And then I'm sprinkling on ultramarine Brusho crystals for those vibrant punches of color. Now you could blend the crystals with a spray bottle, a brush, or any other blending tools that you would like, but they're very highly staining on the paper, so it's tough to blend them out. Just have fun with it. I'm loosely following a reference photo for this painting, and I will have the link for that in the video description. But feel free to experiment and try out these different techniques. For the trees, I like to use a drier technique on the top where you can see the individual little tree tops, and then come in with a wet brush and just blend it out to nothingness. And so that's what gives you that misty effect. I even like to use an old makeup brush to blend out the colors. You'll see me using this fluffy brush on and off through the video. Now in this version, I decided to use the Brusho crystals first. So I'm using a damp paper, sprinkling on the Brusho crystals, and further manipulating the flow with the spray bottle. Now using my brush, I want to get that sideways sweeping motion of the hillside. You could get these Brusho crystals in a set. Amazon does sell them, and you could also buy them individually. I'll have the links for those in the video description as well. So as you can see, it's a very loose watercolor painting, almost abstract, where you create hard edges for the treetops, and then you wet the area below for a misty appearance. When you're picking up the Brusho crystals, I like to just, as you can see, put them on the side of my painting, and I have them just sprinkled onto my board. Just use them sparingly when you pick them up with a brush, because a little does go a long way. Now in my third example, I'm going to do the misty trees without the Brusho crystals. So just to show you could just have some good old fun with just your watercolors as well. This is one of my favorite colors. This is called Marine Blue. It's by Holbein. It's my brand color, and it's my favorite color, turquoise. This is a really pretty jewel tone color. So I'm building up those darks on the left-hand side, and I'm using a sweeping motion to fade it into nothingness for that misty effect. So I'm using my fluffy brush to blend things out, but you could use any brush that you have that's a dry brush that will also help to blend things out. So watercolors do a wonderful job of creating these misty mountain sceneries. It's a lot of fun, and it's inspiring to experiment with these different techniques. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join me for more watercolor adventures. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week.